Unmasked, Episode 9, The Reality They Don't See. There's a version of abuse people expect to recognize that's loud. It's obvious, it leaves marks you can point to, but there's another version, the one that lives in contradiction, the one that slowly erodes you, the one that makes you question yourself every single day. Living in that environment was like never knowing where I stood. 1 minute, you love me. The next, you hate me, and there's no warning, no build-up, no explanation, just a switch. 1 minute you're telling me to rest, telling me I've done too much, telling me to take a break. The next, I'm lazy. 1 minute you offer to cook, act like you're helping, act like you care. Then suddenly, I'm fucking lazy for not cooking. And it sounds small when you say it out loud. But it's not. Because it's constant, it's daily, it's living in a space where nothing you do is ever right. Because the rules are always changing. And the hardest part, the things I did, the effort, the running of the house, it was invisible. Like it just happened. Like the house cleaned itself, the washing did itself, the food appeared out of nowhere. There was never acknowledgement, never appreciation, nothing. But when he did something, even the bare minimum, it was like I was expected to praise him. Not just a thank you, but recognition, validation, like he'd done something extraordinary. And over time, you stop speaking up because what's the point? When everything gets turned back on you anyway, even financially, it wasn't partnership, it was control. Things like TNT Sports, he wanted it, said he'd pay towards it, agreed to it, so I signed up. And then, nothing. No contribution, no follow-through. And when I said I needed to cancel it because I couldn't keep covering it alone, I was told, well, it was your choice to sign up for it. Encourage it, agree to it, benefit from it, then deny responsibility, and shift it back onto me. Holidays. 8 holidays in 7 years. 5-star resorts, experiences, memories, all funded by me. Not once did he step up, not once did he contribute fairly, and when I asked for support, you booked them, that's your choice. But it wasn't just refusal, it was entitlement to enjoy everything without ever taking responsibility for any of it. And then there was the manipulation, the sob stories. I can't afford it. I'm struggling. I just need help. So I paid for his gym, for his golf membership, because that's what you do when you care. You support, you show up. But here's the reality. He could afford things, just not when it came to contributing. Not when it came to me. And the moment I said, I can't do this anymore, everything changed. Suddenly, if I have to pay for it, I'll just cancel it. But canceling was never an option when I was the one paying. And then came something even harder to talk about, something people don't always recognize straight away, because it's disguised as normal relationship issues. I was told he was angry, moody, on edge, because he wasn't having enough sex, that if I just gave him sex, he would be happier, calmer, easier to be around. Give me sex and I'll be happy every day. And for a while, I believed it, because when you're living in chaos, you look for solutions. You look for anything that might stabilize things, so I gave in. I tried. I thought, maybe this will fix it. Maybe this will stop the mood swings. Maybe this will make things better. And for a few weeks, it seemed like it worked. He was calmer, less reactive. And that's how it traps you, because it makes you think you are the solution. But then, it didn't matter. Whether we did or we didn't, he still lost his temper. He was still angry, still unpredictable, still the same, because it was never about that. It was about control, about making me feel responsible for his emotions, for his behavior, for his reactions. And it didn't stop there. Even his health became my fault. When he was diagnosed with high blood pressure, with cholesterol issues, again, it came back to me. Somehow it was my fault, my responsibility, and my failure, and yet he refused help, refused medication, refused to engage with his GP properly, refused to take accountability for his own health. But still, I was to blame. And that's the pattern. Everything becomes yours to carry. The house, the finances, the emotional stability, their moods, their health, while they take and take and take, and over time, you start to shrink, because no matter what you do, it's never enough. You question yourself. Am I asking for too much? Am I the problem? Is this just what relationships are like? But it's not. It's not normal to live in constant contradiction. It's not normal to be made responsible for someone else's emotions. It's not normal to give everything and still be told you're the problem. That's not love. That's control. And the most dangerous part, from the outside, it doesn't look like abuse. It looks like arguments. Stress, a relationship struggling, but inside it, it's something very different. It's exhausting, it's confusing, and it slowly takes pieces of you until one day you realize you've been carrying everything for someone who was never carrying you.